too often, somewhere along the line, we forgot that results are important.
You want to be very careful not to box people in and label them and forget that
Right.
humans are always growing and changing.
One of the issues that has come about that to me is just mind boggling is there's a lot of people today that are saying no to leadership and boss positions.
This born leader thing, that is a myth. You
Yes.
have to train your leaders. We have to recognize that culture is not just what you think and what you're trying to create.
Exactly.
It's really what your employees tell you they're experiencing or your clients, your customers, etc. Let's face it, if you're laying people off, no matter how much you can blame it on the pandemic or a loss of federal funding or whatever, the reality is, as a business owner, if you didn't set yourself up with some wiggle room, it is still partially your fault. Sometimes helping someone make a transition under those difficult circumstances is one of the kindest and most wonderful things you can do.
We hire for subjective reasons, but then we fire for poor job fit.
Sympathy is not a good basis for hiring. You can't expect to just hire somebody like they're a robot or a piece of machinery. And look, even your machinery, especially if you've invested the amount, if you have invested, for example, $60,000 in a piece of equipment, wouldn't you maintain that equipment, make sure you knew how to keep it in good repair, keep it working well? And yet we don't treat our employees that way. We
We
treat
don't.
our employees worse than we treat our machines.
If people learn to communicate, be more supportive of one another in a real objective manner, that would make a huge difference.
You
Yep.
promote someone to their level of incompetence, and then what do? You make them competent. The moment that you can no longer look at other people in your workplace, certain employees, as somebody you value, stop yourself.
I've seen people that have gone from so employees, hire a good coach, go through that ceiling and actually become fabulous.
You have to remember that it's not just about you delivering it, it's you delivering it in a way that can be received. If it's not received, you didn't communicate. You just said something.
That's
And
a great